first year, first time we are addressing the media in 2015-16. So this is a media address for Women in Transport Initiative, Driving Skills Training with Ficci Ladies Organization. Ficci Ladies Organization Hyderabad chapter, in association with Maruti Suzuki Driving School, is providing 3 to 4-wheeler driving skills training to underprivileged women free of cost. Ficci Ladies Organization, Flo, will assist these women in getting their learner and permanent driving licenses on successful completion of the training. We will also provide value addition training on women's safety, etiquette, and basic communication skills that will give them better opportunities for future employment. This is a national initiative to empower women with necessary skills to make them economically independent. And women empowerment is our main agenda. Empowerment in all sectors, skill development, and we've taken up women in transport as our main empowerment sector this year. It is a pleasure talking to you as a chairperson of the Ficci Ladies Organization Hyderabad. You may be aware that Ficci Ladies Organization was established in 1983 as a division of Federation of Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry. It's popularly known as FLO, is an all-India forum for women with headquarters in Delhi and 13 chapters pan-India with 4,200 members. Our members include entrepreneurs, corporate executives, and leading social workers. The primary objective of FLO is to promote entrepreneurship and professional excellence in women. FLO acts as a catalyst for socio-economic advancement of women through education and vocational training programs. Launched in 2001, the Hyderabad chapter has over 480 members with top echelons from professional and business community of Hyderabad. As a CSR project, Flo Hyderabad has adopted 3 government schools to educate 700 children and promote their empowerment. It has also undertaken the task of planting 25,000 trees to spread awareness and the area under green cover. The eligibility criteria for women in transport is age 18 to 35 years, education SSC pass, family income less than 3 lakhs, Aadhaar card, address, and ID proof is mandatory. For further information or clarification, you can please contact the FLO skill development team, which is headed by Jayashree Sangani. Jayashree, are you here? Anita Goyal, Sarla Buturia is here. Yeah, Sarla Buturia, Sangeeta Kosuri, Suri Gandhi, and our national head for women in transport, past chairperson and GB member, Jyotsna Angara. Sulekha Gupta, she's right here. So we have our team members in the skill development are committed and passionate to make this women in transport a successful venture in Hyderabad. And we are opening to you so that you spread the word. And in this way, I think we can really help women earn their livelihood, and this can really make them she-cab owners, and this is just a process. So this is our initiative of Hyderabad chapter this year. Now Jyotsna Angara would like to share the perspective, the national perspective of this initiative.
I think how we began thinking about this as a concept itself was a commitment that is beyond our regular business. So that's how the whole thought process began. And I think most of us understand today that as a country, we've made a huge mark globally. Let it be our intellectual capital or our entrepreneurial abilities or whatever. But at the end of it, we know that India still is grappling with challenges which are, I would say, life challenges, especially where women are concerned. And I think as fellow women, it's our responsibility, not just social responsibility or an organizational responsibility, but I would say a moral responsibility to bring about these improvements and changes in the society. So that's how, close to about 8-9 months ago is when we came up with this idea that this is what we should be doing. We are a women's organization. We need to empower and promote their socio as well as economic independence. And transport sector per se has humongous opportunities today, huge amount. And women's safety being one of a major challenge that is prevalent across the country. So that challenge could be leveraged upon to make these women not just empowered with certain skills, but I think economically they can become very independent. I found great strength in this idea when I realized how much happier I would be as a mother if we would have been letting our daughters travel in vehicles, personal cars or cabs, while they were driven by a lady. The safety issue just wouldn't be there for any of us. I'm talking to you as a mother. And that's when I thought, here are a huge number of women who are ready to come out into the open, take on not just the challenge of their own family, but beyond. And what is it that we can do? And that's when Rekha said, let's, expand on this idea and float it. It is a national concern today, women's safety. There's no two ways about it. The increasing number of violence, of course, adds to the misery and the woe that all of us live with. Economic empowerment of women has become a major development priority, both with government and social enterprises in the country today. Giving women skills and opportunities to earn has shown to make a significant contribution to the achievement of development outcomes, wherein the key to success lies in women empowerment through economic self-sufficiency. Of course, nationally, what we have done as a national initiative, this is being floated in all the chapters across India. We've tied up with Maruti Suzuki Motors. They have a specialized driving school division. They've agreed to train 1,500 women across the country. So in Hyderabad, we are going to begin with 100 to 150 women. If the demand is more women willing to come in, we will take it to a larger number. That would not be a problem at all. And I think it's time now for businesses and organizations, not just women's organizations, but organizations across, including publication houses like y'all, to work towards initiative. So as civil society, I think each of us have a responsibility to the country. And that's the only way it's going to become sustainable. The government of Telangana has come forward in very proactive measures adopted by the Transport Department under the leadership of Mr. Sandeep Sultania, Commissioner Transport, who has offered us as much support as necessary for the initiative to be rolled out. we've noticed that as far as the industry size goes, there is plenty opportunity, like I mentioned earlier. In the last 5 years, actually, many of you might be aware that the tourism ministry also is actively soliciting the industry's inputs in improving the tourist inflow, because safety and security of women tourists has become a huge issue. So there are various opportunities we see as far as, like I can say that it's more of a spillover effect will be there with the initiative itself. Resultantly, in the recent past, we've witnessed a quantum jump in this area. In 2006, the Indian car rental market was estimated to have a market size of over 11,000 crore. And that's actually attracted a lot of global attention there. Now we see in the Indian rental car service market is valued at over $9 billion. That's over 54,000 crores. So there's a huge jump in the market requirement there. According to the BRIC data, the 4 countries, that's Brazil, Russia, India, and China, that's what forms the BRIC, are expected to grow at a CAGR from 2012 to 16 at 13.7%, which means it's going to reach close to $18 billion in 2016. And what is Ficci Ladies doing? I think Ficci Ladies is bridging these gaps. That's exactly what we are working at. Bridging those gaps between the supply and the demand that's there in this market. That's precisely what we are doing. Thank you.
I would like to add to what Jyotsna said, that, being mothers here, all of us practically, we would like the safety of our children. Suppose if I go to Delhi, my daughter's gone to Delhi and she wants a cab, I would always prefer, why Delhi? Basically every city in the country. We would like to always prefer a she cab. A cab, if it is run by a woman, we'll be much happier. This is our initiative, and I hope it goes on a big way.
To the larger audience is absolutely unsurmountable, absolutely, no two ways about it. Yeah, so that's where we're looking at some support from you, where you can spread this message out so that the women out there know that this is what we are doing. Yes, we are going to market it, but we need them to come forward. We've requested the government, we've requested Maruti Suzuki, that BPL, yes, is 1 lakh. But no, you please raise it for 3 lakhs, because there are more women. Then we can address larger number of women resource to come into this pool.
And we have made these flyers which you can take when you go. It's self-explanatory. So the government of Andhra Pradesh, the RTA, we've collaborated with them. Maruti Suzuki Driving School is there. And we will be the mediators in joining hands. And we've mentioned everything in the flyer, so we would just request you, please take it, please spread the word, and we are there to help you.